hope you had a great holiday there, Christmas, if that's what you celebrate. I had an interesting one. It was the day after Christmas that became so interesting. Uh, I'm trying to set up here. The day after Christmas, I was whipped. I wanted to do an online thing Christmas Day, but as fate would have it, nah, didn't happen. I had no idea there would be so much left to do for Christmas after during the day. I'm trying to set this up. Of course, my laptop is acting an idiot again. And let's see if this is going to work. I do not like this. But uh, I have been spent the whole day at a hospital yesterday, day before yesterday, and no, I'm fine. It's just I wanted to get all the checkups done and things with my daughter, and while I was in there, had him take a look at the back, and it's like, ha, you pulled a muscle, you idiot. I pulled a muscle doing the water challenge. Ah, I'm going to remember to warm up the next time I do that. Let's see. I'm still trying to find. Ah, oh, I see what I'm doing. Yeah, the laptop's had it's at its last leg now. It's time for me to get a nice, probably expensive desktop because all these laptops they don't last too long. What, 5 years? I'm used to things lasting. I have one in here for 10 years. She's in a long time with me here, and I'm still trying to figure this out. Well, while I was away, I neglected to let you know there was a full moon in Cancer. And that full moon in Cancer has really impacted some things. Try this. Well, let's see, this is pretty. Aha. And one of the things it's impacted, I would suggest, would be Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens. I wanted to title this, Can This Marriage Be Saved? Why should I spoil things? Let me just see what's happening. Because it looks as though Mr. Owens needs to be coaxed. Hey, Red Roses! Happy holidays! Coaxed or coached for public interviews before he loses it all. And my question is, how long is Miss Biles or Mrs. Owens going to diminish her standing and her accomplishments just to have a husband? Women do it all the time, I know. Thank you. Um, but this one is more in public. And the way things are right about now, I don't know how that's going to play out. So, what I wanted to do, first of all, let me explain where all this is coming from in my perspective. We were in the last day of the full moon in Cancer. Now, we have full moon in Cancer, which is basically it's going to deal with domesticity, family, the home. But that full moon in Cancer is in direct opposition to the sun in Capricorn, which is about going out there, business, marketing, organization, control. So I sincerely believe that Simone and her husband Jonathan are the prime examples of full moon in Cancer in opposition to Saturn in, not Saturn, um, Sun in Capricorn. And there is a balance that needs to be struck there because one is not better than the other. And if you're going to go on social ability and public interviews, the socialization of being with a celebrity, the balance is not there. So, um, and that's exactly what the full moon in Cancer and the sun in Capricorn is all about. So it's not just hitting them, it's hitting anyone who has an issue or has an imbalance between home, oh, yeah, and reputation, home and business. inside and outside. It's all about family. It's all about the home, and it's very important. Very important. Let's see. This is for kicks and giggles. Am I going to use it? Yeah. I want to see how Simone and Jonathan are doing after this public faux pas. Let's hope that's all it is. Because otherwise, well, I'm not saying anything here. Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm using the Modern Love deck. Tarot team, will you help me with this? Thank you. We're looking at Simone and Jonathan Owens. Two super athletes. Well, one is a super 4-time Olympian champion, and the other is an athlete. He's a Pro Bowler, NFL. 49, not 49, Packers, Green Bay. Okay. Yeah, can this marriage be saved? Before things get really out of hand. Because at this point, they can get out of hand. Okay. And let's see what's happening. All right, let me push this back a bit. Overall energy. King of Cups. Oh boy. Now the King of Cups, let me check his birthday first. Because the King of Cups is basically Cancer, but it's the Pisces and Scorpios too. Come on, thing. The King of Cups is a lot of deep-seated hidden emotions that nobody can really detect because of okay, what's his birthday? Dun, 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 dun. Nobody sees it. So the King of Cups wears a false face. I want to see his. Okay. Yeah. When's his birthday? He's a Leo. He's a Leo. So he's a Leo. So he's going to be talking a lot of smack just because. And what is Simone? Oops. Ooh. She's a little Pisces. March 14th. But she's getting close to that Aries. Yeah, okay. So we have a lot of hidden emotions. That's the not saying what you mean. Not talking about how you really feel about a situation. Ooh. And some behind the back action. This is Seven of Swords. Oh, shucks. And this is the Six of Swords. And she's trying to move to calmer waters. So, yeah, that interview has stirred up a lot of stuff. But now it's things that are not being said that need to be said in a very particular and gentle sort of way. Yeah. Okay. Legacy, friends, family, Ten of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Now we have the Hermit here. I think this is in the past, but not too far back in the past. Because to me, it feels like somebody's got to get their head together. And they're in isolation right now. Oh, shucks. This does not look good. Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. And then we have this. That is not good. That is definitely somebody has slipped out or someone has walked out already. Wow. Here's the magician trying to make things happen. And the concern is the King of Swords, right about now. King of Swords is a person who is sees everything in black and white, not emotional. Emotions don't mean anything. It's the facts and nothing but the facts. It's the logic, and nothing but, you know, intuition, pooey, means nothing to this person. This could be the attitude of Mr. Owens or Simone herself, but the way she's diminished herself, I don't think so. Here's Knight of Cups. See, this is what I was afraid of. I didn't see the whole interview. I just saw people's clips, and I'm like, and I've seen this before. I've seen this right in front of my face on the job once, and I heard about a situation similar to this. Oh no, that's three of them. All right, three situations, three professional people. And the type of professional people who are public figures and maybe semi public, but they're out there in the world and they represent something. When they have a spouse that does not know how to behave, the next thing you know, that spouse has been replaced by someone else. And the staff did it, the support staff. I'm not talking about the secretaries, I'm talking about the managers. And oh, Knight of Cups, I'm sorry. I didn't explain this. Somebody's coming with a new offer and an invitation. Let's see what that invitation is. Hold up. Let's look. I got the Gypsy Fortune cards. What is Knight of Cups? And Simone has endorsements, sponsors. They don't want to see any kind of foolishness like that because that's what that is. That's foolishness. She cannot afford to be torn down even to keep a husband, or she can lose her endorsements because those companies don't want any. They're not going to be represented by someone who diminishes themselves or someone who allows someone to put them down or create scandal or talk, which that is what it is now. So, what is this Knight of Cups here? Someone's coming in with an offer. Let's see what it is. What is this offer? Or is someone behaving like a Knight of Cups? Let's see. The Knight of Cups in this. Oh my God. Spirit. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. The pleasure seekers and the scholar. That's in current position. Oh, 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 oh. Oh Lord. Look. And this is, she can lose endorsements behind his. Sorrow, merchant. And I hate to say it, folks, but I don't think he is as committed to the marriage as she is because he still has this in him. Wow. Moving right along. Hopes and wishes. Uh oh. I wish things would change. I'm afraid of things changing. Hi, Crystal Parker. I haven't seen you before. Okay. Yeah, money is playing a part in this. Someone's looking for some money now, and someone's looking for the money from a very generous person. Oh my God. I just okay. We have a page of pentacles here. This is a message regarding the money. All these messages are coming in regarding money. Have you noticed? Legacy money, abandoned with no money, money, loans, and now here comes the letter, email, or whatever it's coming. Oh my God. And here is, I wish I'd never done it. Regret, Five of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay. A great deal of pressure has been put on those two, and especially on Simone. That's the emotional challenge. I mean, mental challenge. The mental challenge is trying to figure things out. And here we have the emotional challenge of the sun. Now, the sun can be illumination, it can be exposure, it can be success, it can be a child. And this is in the emotional challenge. Outcome, oh, shucks. Outcome, she's worried. She is worried. Does he red roses? I asked myself that without a card, without the cards. And I'll say, I don't even think he likes her. But, but, um, not her type, not his type. Let's keep going and see what we're gonna find out. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Um, did I bring my pendant? No, both pendant. Oh, we're gonna ask. No, I'm not gonna use that. Okay. All right. Does Jonathan Owens love Simone Biles? Anytime you hear a man talk about he was the prize and he was the catch, he don't want you. He does not love you. He does not know what love is because common sense would tell you not to do that to your wife in public. Uh, wow. Let's see what the cards say on that because right now Simone is it's say was she. Some of these messages are getting. Let's see what's going on with her. Hold on a second. Now we did them. Let's do her. And I think what really started her to wake up was the endorsements, the possibility of losing endorsements. Mhm. All right. How does Simone feel about Biles? Simone Biles this time. How does she feel about this whole situation with the interviews and with people talking and all this other stuff that she's being impacted by that she never thought would happen? See, and those endorsements, oh, how does Simone feel about this? Show us. She feels that she made it happen. Okay, he talks about how that she got into his DMs and she did this and she did that. Yes, stupid women strategize too. You don't tell that part. You don't tell that part. So she strategized and wished on the stars and did all of this, whatever she did, worked her little ritual. Oh my. And now, oh, look at this. Now she wonders, is it worth it? Seven of Pentacles. Wow. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on to see that because right now, I just hate wearing my glasses because of the lights here. The lights coming off, and I can't. It gets right into the both eyes, and I still can't. For her position, because she is a four-time champion. He knows he's. You can't even say this guy is average at best. He sits on the bench. Green Bay Packers safety, but he's on the bench more than he is on the field. That's why nobody knows who he is. Oh, she has questions. Now, this is the Knight of Swords. She believes, yeah, of course. Of course. You know you can't see when you're in love what others see who are not in love. Oh, I think she's being forced in a position where she's going to have to see things differently. And my thing is this: you've got look, the woman being the breadwinner or being the star or the celebrity, and the husband just being average guy. Those marriages can work. They've been having those type of marriages. The wife inherits millions, and here the husband is a teacher or something, or a manager of McDonald's or something, and she hits the lottery. Those they can work, but you're gonna have to know your role. You have to know your role, and that's where people are messing up. I mean, this has been going on for centuries, millennia, but nowadays it seems folks don't know their role, so they start talking. Her legacy, what legacy she believes? Her legacy. He doesn't have one. Maybe I shouldn't have been so harsh. He doesn't have one. Oh no. Anxieties through the roof. She's very anxious. What does that say? Exactly. You don't hear Serena Williams' husband Mickey raising hell like that. And I don't know what's going on with and even when they're both celebrities or both stars, you don't hear all that hoopla pla and see this disparaging remarks heard, see disparaging remark, hear disparaging remarks on somebody's podcast or interview. No, that's inappropriate. Still trying to work on the romance though. Still wants the romance. Two of Cups. But there's some deception there. Yeah, the full moon. Here's the full moon in Cancer. So something went down within these last 72 hours. Oh, look at this. And she's afraid to walk, or she's afraid that he'll walk. Just don't have any babies, girl. Just don't have any babies. Four of Cups. That's disappointment. See, look at her face. And here we have the Ten of Cups. One of that Ten of Cups. Oh, this is the. Wanted to have that happy family. Oh, good gracious Lord. Make it like it was. Six of Cups. The past. It's beginning to. Uh, Seeds have been planted for things that she has seen herself, and it's beginning to wear on her now. Mental challenge. Look at this. This is counseling. This is also the courthouse. It's the justice card. And that's a mental challenge. Should we go to, yeah, try that. Try that. And here, this is the Queen of Wands. She is, look at her. All those barbells. She's in the gym. She's an athlete. And that's the problem. That is the problem. That's the emotional challenge for the marriage. She's probably a better athlete than he is. Well, hell, she's a four-time champion, world champion. She is. And look at this. This is the second time I've come up with this walking away business, that energy to leave. Energy to leave. Okay. Now let's look at him. Where are my male cards? I'm going to do, I finally found some female archetype cards and I put them on order so I wouldn't forget where they are, what store it is. Um, oh, that's not it. Here they are. They're kind of like, these are my masculine archetype, and I was looking for a feminine archetype set with the feminine archetypes. Okay, and that's what I wanted to see. How am I going to do that? What is he thinking? What does he think about this marriage? Mhm. What is Jonathan Owens? Yeah, what does he think about his marriage? Oh well, what does Jonathan Owens think about his marriage? I'm going to pick out two cards. No. Yeah, two cards to describe for his archetype, and then I'm going to ask the questions again and go back to the Rider Waite. Okay. First card. Ah, the teacher. Okay. Second card. Ooh. Supreme Ordeal. Yeah, this might be it. Slaying Godzilla. Well, let's look at the third. Let's look at one from the bottom. He's romantic. How nice. And again from the top. Okay, look at this. He knows he needs help. He knows he needs help. So let's put this over here. I have a feeling. Okay, come through the tarot team. What happened, Spirit? What made him think he needed help? His teammates got on his butt. Okay. Now, you don't treat your wife like that. Mm, at least he had the coach. Yeah, okay. Okay. What is I asked if he what does he feel about his marriage? What does he feel about Simone uh Biles, his wife? What does he feel about his marriage? One more, no more? Okay. Overall energy. Are these things upside down? Yeah. Hermit. Isolated. He wants to be alone. Money. New beginning, new lifestyle. Now he's got this is the podcast. This is the questions that got it all messed up. You know what? They may have they may be in what do you call it? You don't take a break when you're married. There is no break. But I don't think they're together right now. Maybe somebody's no, not past what, 72 hours? He's ready to go. Three of Swords. He's ready to go. He's looking at his future. Three of Wands. He wants to be single. There's a lot of moon shadowing. Moon shadowing. going on. A lot of deception coming up. And look, the same cards. This is the Five of Cups tipped over. Regret. A lot of regret. And look, he too has to be put in a position to realize some things. Like you don't go talking about belittling your wife, you idiot. People don't think that's cool. People don't think that's cute. Here we go again. I think it's he's coming up as the King of Swords. Yeah. This is talking about this is that podcast again. And he's catching hell for that. He's catching holy hell for that. Not just by not just be hey divine spiritual tea, how are you? Happy New Year to y'all. Not just from Simone, but from his teammates. You know when your coworkers get on your butt, you are foul. You are stupid. You just messing up. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Ooh. This man was not serious about a marriage. Eight of Cups, withdrawing emotionally. Ace of Wands, seeds of love planted, seeds. Thought it was a good idea to hook up. Hook up is not marriage. Marriage is not a hookup. And that's another thing I hear. People don't understand there is a difference between, if I hear a marriage called a relationship one more time, I think I'll blow my top. Because your concept, right now, these young people's concept of a relationship is nothing more than a situation. And that's what do you call it, situationship? No, you just having sex before you get into a relationship. So you're out there funning around. That's all it is. It doesn't mean anything. You're being trashy, not being judgmental. That's what Spirit said. Spirit gets off every now and then. I need to take some water on that. Mm. F boys and F girls. You can't build anything being an F person. F what? You ever see anything with it? You know what happens to F boy? Women people die alone. Honey, you up there, you getting sick as a dog, and all of a sudden, as far as the business concerned, that thing don't get up anymore, and you sitting up there in an assisted living place. Yeah, you fine, you built, but you can't do nothing for nobody, and you can't even do anything for yourself. And you better hope they have set up that assisted living apartment so that you all you have to do is pull a cord. So if you fall out in that bathtub or in that shower, someone will come to help you. Because other than that, there is no one. Guess what I was doing all damn weekend? Hands off. Had to take my hands. As much as I wanted to jump in and like, oop, nope, I knew better. Mm-mm. Hands off. Everybody's grown. But I hate to see people crash and burn, especially at an older age, because there's no work there. Nobody's going to hire you. Where you going to get your money from? But anyway, what was I doing? Let's go to see. How long have they been married? They're still in the honeymoon phase. He's doing a Jeezy. That's another fool. Just want to rest. Just want to retire from the whole situation. That's a coward. Let me stop. Here we go with this Ten of Cups again, trying to reach that Ten of Cups, that ultimate love. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Outcome, the truth is out there. Yeah, the truth is, oh boy, yeah, she's Empress. Wow, oh, wait a minute. I just had to show you this, the way this is falling on the table. Look at this. That's seeds of love being planted, and now there's a separation, and the happiness is gone. But now they got that. Now Oh, I need to move the Christmas cards and everything out the way. Uh, that is not going to work. Okay. But look at this, folks. Okay. I, okay. Okay. In this case, the Empress is going to be Boss Mama, Big Mama. Thank you. Queen in charge or King in charge. Tower is struck. And here we have someone has released her bonds. So she was feeling tied into a situation. Is that what it was? Is that what you tell me, Spirit? And now it's like, wow. I'll read it like this. She's thinking it's you and me against the world, but she can't figure out how to do it because he's not acting right. I mean, it can't be you and me against the world if it's only me or only you. Now she's wondering if she should have made the commitment she made. That's Seven of Pentacles. Come on. Let's see. Let's just leave it over here. Wow. She's wondering about the whole wedding, about the marriage. Oh my goodness. Somebody's consulted a lawyer already. Dang. Okay. She keeps her money. Nine of Pentacles. That card, that's the second. Justice can also be counseling. Okay. What is she? I said she's Pisces. Um, she's a star. That's it. That's all. That's not going to change. We have the star, celebrity. When we have, and also hope and success. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, who is she who makes money. The Lovers. Here we go. This is an arrangement of some kind, and there's an arrangement with a Queen of Cups. Uh oh. It seems to be a truce. Five of Wands. Here's that legacy again, that financial legacy. Um, somebody is looking now. Somebody's searching for a new love right now, and I think they may have found one. I was not expecting all this so soon because they feel like in the beginning they jumped off and felt like an absolute fool. Look at this. To me, it looks like she was the one that was she was the heavyweight. She was carrying all the weight. I think so too, Red Roses. And the way you tell that in a card reading, you look for the major arcana. If it's five or more major arcana cards, that's exactly what has happened. Or the Wheel of Fortune. So we have the Hermit, that's one. What's under here? Hangman, that's two. Mm-mm. There's only two. I'm reading the first. The Moon, that's three. Well, she has three. Hmm. Just keep going. Somebody has somebody else already. Somebody's seeing somebody. Who is this? Oh, look, them poured out 4 cups, and he done poured out the cup. And here's this Knight again. Knight's coming in. Oh, Lord, look at this judgment. Decisions have been made. Let me put that. Somebody's eating from the table. 9 of Cups. And look at this. Here we have. Okay, we have three. We have five. We have, but we would if we did the others. But I'm not going to put too much stock in these two. But look how powerful they are. Intuitive Wheel of Fortune has changed. So their fortune has changed. And she feels it now. Let me ask anxiety again, manipulation. Somebody's flipping into the Queen of Swords, and she's a sweet loving Pisces. She doesn't care. She knows after what that woman has been through to become a four-time Olympic champion. I think she knows manipulation when she sees it. Anxiety. She's anxious because now she feels that he manipulated her, or, and we know he feels that he was manipulated because of what he said about her slipping in the DMs. She's uh, she's becoming, she's losing that softness now. She's becoming a Queen of Swords. This is now the focus is to keep the money and create something else. Okay. She's the Queen of Wands in this deck. Here we have this relocating again. I'm going to ask a couple. Hold on. I'm pulling out the pentacle, pentagram. This, my pendant. Are Jonathan Owens and Simone Biles, are they together? Are they still together as man and wife? That's a yes. Um, does one have a lover outside the marriage? Does Simone have a lover outside the marriage? Allegedly. In interest. Does Jonathan have a love interest outside of the marriage? Allegedly? No. No. Well, what can I say? I think, oh, is Simone Biles going to stay in her marriage? Is Simone Biles going to stay in her marriage? No. That's what I felt. I said, oh, mm-mm. This reminds me of Billie Jean King back in was it the 70s? I forgot Bobby something. She was like a tennis champion. And I know she won, did she do win Wimbledon? She was a tennis champion. She was, I can't remember her husband's name, Bobby something. He was a tennis pro. Um, I think he was the king of the tennis pros and she was the queen of the tennis pros. But when she hit that $1 million mark, then he wanted to get married. They weren't married a year. And the big deal was he literally wanted her to diminish her value. And she said, hell no. She's got a girlfriend now. So she needed somebody to do wifely duties for her. Um, Billie Jean King. I cannot remember her ex-husband's name. I just see his face. I don't even think he's still living. She's around my age. She might be a little bit older than me. Um, but that was the same thing. And he got up and said he wanted a woman. Now, after this woman had made this uh, met this $1 million challenge, it was in tennis. But she doesn't cook and she doesn't do this and she doesn't do that. So she stopped doing it all and walked right on out of him. Now, I don't know when the girlfriends came along. I really don't. But you don't play games with a champion. You don't play, and you're not going to diminish the value of a champion. They know who they are. And I'm like, wow. That's all I can say. And has Simone Biles been married before? I'm just wondering if he's been married. She's been married before. But the question I wanted to ask was, can this marriage be saved? Well, let's ask the pendant. Let's ask the pendant. Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens, can this marriage be saved? Wait a minute. No, don't spin crazy. Be still. Can this marriage be saved? Allegedly. Uh, well, we see who's doing what. I can't see. Wait a minute. Let me pull this closer so that I can see what you're saying. Well, yeah. Oh, let me tell you something. Pain will mature you very quickly. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, really? I didn't know she was dating. Well, I guess so. Athletes, they like people who, that's a whole lifestyle. You know, I can't see an athlete with somebody sitting at home doing nothing but getting fat, like me. Okay. That was the question I had of the I wondered about. Uh, can this marriage be saved because my boy is making all the wrong moves and she does not impress me as she's a champion. That's a mindset. He's not going to break that at all. And another thing, she's going to start looking at him funny anyway because she's got that champion mindset. She's got that work ethic. That man's still on the bench. Why is he on the bench still after all this time? Okay. Oh, let's ask. Let's ask it. Let me move him out the way. Let's ask if Simone is seeing who. Let's ask who allegedly had does she have. I don't know if she's seeing anybody now, but she has her eye on someone. She has her. Let's see. Who does Simone have allegedly? Allegedly, allegedly. This is only for entertainment purposes. Only is fun. It's for fun. And before I forget, no, remind me to talk about the solstice because we'll be into the center. The winter solstice is the time for us to begin our new creative projects for ourselves, and we have between now and June 1st, or the summer solstice, not the spring equinox, summer solstice, to get things done. Okay, so if you're writing that book, writing that music, trying to drop those 50 pounds, now is the time to get it done. Okay, moving right along. Who does Simone Biles have an eye on? Her eye on. One more and that's it. Okay. One more shuffle. Because I get the feeling, this is what I'm feeling about nobody saying anything in the household. It's just, I'm watching you now. I'm watching how you do things now. Kind of cordial, but kind of distant. Like, what was it? Oh, who is she? Who does she have her eye on? Here's that dirty bit. Here you go. That sneaky link, that Knight of Cups, that sneaky link. And look, look, we have the juggling act, we have the sneaky link, and the sneaky link's got some money too. So this might be the athlete you're talking about, Red Roses. That just might be the athlete you're talking about. But did that dude mess up? Oh wow! Look at this! Look at this! Everything's been exposed. Well, the marriage has been exposed. Well, the groom is he's a little silly. And here we have new living opportunities, new life opportunities, and we right now look at this. I am protecting this relationship. Don't y'all say another doggone thing about my husband. I don't want to hear it. You shut your mouth. I don't need the problems because I have a plan. I don't want to hear it. Next thing you know, you be watching me. No, we don't want any of that. What does she say? If I hear one more person say something about my husband, mhm, she's fiercely fighting for a good rapport or good report for her marriage. However, girlfriend's got plans. She's got plans, and Grand Madam has plans. Oh boy, let's do this again real soon. Oh, she's got plans. She's ready to divorce him. Uh, Probably that justice card popped up twice. The lady's got plans. She knows what time it is. But she's going to play the role a little while longer. Spirit says 6 months longer, and then we'll see. You too, Red Roses. Have a blessed day and a wonderful New Year's. If I'm not back, I would have been back earlier, but it was so weird. I went to the hospital with my daughter. She had lined up 3 appointments, and for herself, and I just wanted to walk in and check on my back. And Red Roses, I threw my back out and pulled a muscle doing the water dance. I used to dance. So I figured, oh, I can do that. It's so easy. Yeah, it's so easy. But if you are not using those muscles, you haven't used them for decades. Oh God, girl, you don't know my pain. But anyway, what I have done, I have gone out and got myself my birthday present. You see it? My total gym. And that's what I have been doing. And I'm loving it, loving it, loving it, and I'm getting back into shape. I will never again allow myself, I don't care how old I am or how young I am, to be out of this, to lack fitness and have flabby arms. And no, arms not that flabby, but nah, never again, never again. Because I'm sure there's gonna be another dance I'm gonna get up and do, but this time I am not gonna throw my back out to do it. All right, girl. All right, there, me too. Okay, my darling. Until the next time, this is Grand Madam saying much love.